Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Mány. I work at Semmelweis University in Budapest. Today in this video abstract, I'm very happy to present our research on person deixis in medical consultations. Together with my colleagues Katalin Fogarasi and Péter Torzsa, we have an interprofessional research group where we bring together the perspectives in applied linguistics and medicine. What we do is to try to understand and examine how language and language choices shape doctor-patient communication and doctor-patient consultations in practice.
Here you can see the title and the references for our paper, and you can download it for free from Iberica website. So we all know that communication is essential in healthcare. In our study, we used functional pragmatics, which looks at how language is used to achieve specific goals in real-life interactions. For instance, in medical consultations, the way doctor and patients refer to themselves and to each other has a major impact on the conversation. Just think about it: if you have a doctor and that doctor calls you Sir, Mr. Smith, or John, it has a completely different effect on you. Here we talk about functions like politeness, engagement, inclusivity, and empathy. And what's very important from the point of view of our research is that we examine how these linguistic choices contribute to a more effective patient-centered communication and therefore to better health outcomes. So, what did we do? First, we recorded 50 medical consultations in Hungary between 6 general practitioners and their 50 patients. We looked at verb forms, personal pronouns, and possessive structures. In other words, we looked at the different forms of person deixis. We analyzed their frequency, and after, in the framework of the qualitative analysis, we analyzed the functions of these linguistic patterns like empathy, politeness, and shared decisions making. And what did we find? First, our quantitative analysis showed that third-person singular verbs were the most common of all verb forms. This reinforces formality and professional distance in Hungarian medical consultations. Also, doctors used third-person singular verbs to personalize their recommendations and to share their expertise, and also first-person plural verbs to encourage collaboration. Looking at personal pronouns, we found that doctors mostly used the formal you when addressing patients, maintaining a respectful tone. On the other hand, possessive structures in the speech of the patients helped to personalize their interaction. Overall, our findings suggest that Hungarian medical discourse balances formality with patient engagement, carefully shaping politeness and inclusivity. Our qualitative analysis gave us even more insight. We found that doctors frequently used third-person singular verbs, which is a formal way of addressing patients in Hungarian. These forms were most common when doctors gave recommendations and when patients, on the other hand, described their experiences. However, there was an important shift. Doctors switched to first-person plural when they wanted to emphasize shared decision-making. This shift was not random at all. It happened most often when discussing diagnostic steps or treatment planning. By doing this, doctors created a sense of partnership, making patients feel more included in doctor-patient communication. We also found that third-person singular verbs played a key role. Doctors used them to assert their expertise, while patients used them to express their experiences and concerns. Finally, when it came to forms of address, doctors rarely used patients' first names, maintaining professional distance. But patients, on the other hand, almost always addressed doctors with honorifics and titles. And why does this matter? Understanding these linguistic patterns can really help healthcare professionals refine their communication strategies, ensuring that medical interactions remain respectful, structured, and patient-centered. And this is exactly why collaboration between applied linguists and healthcare professionals is so important. By studying language in practice, we can help improve doctor-patient communication, contributing to patient compliance and better health outcomes.